Okay. Hey, we are getting it going in the name of the Lord. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Am I on?
I'm going on now.
No, please, I was testing out my mic.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning, friends. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to the Vintage Talk Show with the Fire. And friends, wherever you are listening to us or watching us, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. It's a little bit chilly today. Well, we woke up on the right side, and bright and lovely, but cool. We wish you could go on sleeping. But here we are. This is the Vintage Talk Show. We hope you have a great day today. And thank God for little mercies. I'm not alone here. With me this day, the one who prefers to be called Enfant Terrible. Well, he happens to have attended Maverick College. What do you expect? Good morning, Tamilore.
Why would you?
Good morning, Tamilore.
Why would you
Moyo.
personal info?
uh, you're
This,
good.
what is troubling me is this your need for plenty introduction. What is wrong with Tamilore? Should I introduce you?
Just 2 lines. Just 2 lines.
Okay,
Okay, let me help you with my introduction.
maybe I'm just touchy about it.
Just 2 lines. I don't know why you are.
I don't know why you need to
In
say you
fact,
went to Maverick College.
did I say that?
Yes.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Maybe why?
Oh, is it a personal? Is it a private information?
I don't know. People didn't know. Now they know.
Anyway, by the way, my every college is in Ibadan.
You have
Yeah.
even worse. You have even worsened it.
Oh my. Okay. My name is Femi Akin. I haven't even introduced myself before introducing you.
I'm going to say I should strike it off. Everybody that is listening, please strike this information off the record. All right.
No, you are calling more attention to it. Okay, my name is Femi Akintunde-Johnson. My friends call me Fudge. And today we are going to have a good time talking about our problems in Nigeria and other things that will lighten the load. Well, as much as possible on this side of the divide, we'll continue to speak truth to power and shine light on dark spots. And we'll start off with the quote for the week. Mm. This comes from Guinea. It's a Guinean saying. It says, knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. I'm not ready to hear that.
Yeah.
Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. What do you make of that?
I don't know. Sand gets heavy when you. I know that that's not the direction you're going to. But my own sand gets heavy when you put water inside it. But you probably mean like water just passes through the sand.
Yeah, I guess we just when you pour water on the ground, it doesn't serve any purpose except to wet the ground. It doesn't. That's all. Water is wasted.
So if
Over
knowledge,
time,
so if you have wisdom and you have knowledge, what would be the analogy?
then you put it in a soil that can grow, that
Oh,
things will
okay,
grow out
okay,
from.
okay,
But
okay,
sand is basically useless except to use
okay,
to
okay,
build
okay.
some stuff.
Now I understand.
Okay, she understands. Praise God.
Hmm. Yeah, I did to do.
Collier,
Share your music. Share your love.
Can I see that it's charging? Can I see if this is charging from where you are?
no, I'm charging with the laptop. You can see it blinking.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if is the camera capturing me.
Yes.
Okay, let's move. Well, next on our beat is fact checking, what we call fact checking the knowledge booster. You might have heard or read stuff like, did you know that drinking alcohol warms your body in cold weather? Hmm.
That one I kind of believe only because when I watch all those Russian movies all those movies where
Taking
the
vodka and
CIA,
all that.
yeah. Whenever they're drinking good vodka in like the winter, you see them like they shake a little.
I can remember my experience as an undergrad in Jaws. We used to fool ourselves by spending the night trying to, or part of the night trying to drink and do this and be in the club or be in bar and all that, because it's just very cold, especially around Naraguta. Pretty cold, and we will submerge ourselves, so to speak, in some kind of drink and all that. But here is what the fact checker says.
Wait, so how did it feel? Did it feel
It
like
felt okay. Now it looks. I mean, thinking back, although because the drink they're cold, inside we now started.
so? Did you feel warm? You know,
Yeah,
there's a kind of cold
the,
that it feels hot.
yeah. I'm thinking back. Well, I don't think so. I think it was because we're talking and shouting and all that and doing all that. So we tend to feel that we're cool. We're in a comfortable zone. You know.
Forget
Eh, yeah, because of the noise and all that, we probably we thought, But on the fact checker says it's false.
I tell this fact checker, eh,
Let me give you the
it
explanation.
wishes it was human.
It says alcohol may make you feel warmer, but it does not actually warm your body. Instead, it causes blood vessels near the skin to widen, bringing warm blood closer to the surface. So this creates a temporary sensation of warmth, but it
Ooh.
also causes the body to lose heat more quickly to the surrounding environment. As a result, your core body temperature actually drops. This is why alcohol can be particularly dangerous in very cold conditions. The Eurasian movie people. As a result, where am I? The warm feeling is real, but it is misleading. So while a drink may make you feel cozy on a cold night, alcohol increases heat loss rather than warming the body. There you have it.
Oh, it's 50-50.
It's, the best is just to avoid it. Just look for something warm to cover your body and uh, keep the blood vessels closed, so to speak, so that the warm blood does not come to the. Inside our body, you can almost cook egg. Put egg inside for like 10 minutes.
There are many things you can do inside
The
your
heat
body.
inside.
I hear that if you unfold your intestines, it's as long as a football stadium.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like
If
if
you
you lay
consider
down
that,
flat, our large intestines,
consider
I
that
think.
football pitch is about 100 meters, and if you go around it, I don't know. I don't know.
I
Uh,
heard this was like 5-10
Are
years
they
ago.
trying? Are they testing human beings' intestines or cow or goat or something
Human,
as a cadaver or as what, as punishment ring?
which,
No,
whichever way, they still
no.
measure the intestine.
I don't want to get into that. Uh,
Okay.
okay, let me try and take a short break and come back and see if our colleague can join us online. I can see his face. So
It's a
it's
colleague.
looking very serious, as if INEC has done something bad again.
Hmm.
We'll take a short break and come back with this. Let's spend some time with. It says is it Fino or Final?
Fine.
Final. The other girl they say is Fina, and this one is Final. They look alike.
You're that girl.
Ask of
Such an old man.
ask of, ask of. Let me see this thing, Gary. Ask of me now. Oh my, I'm old. Yeah, it's not a punishment. You will soon be old.
I'm already old.
Good morning, Al. It's Alex. Can you
Good
hear
morning,
me?
sir. I can hear you
It's okay. Is it okay? Oh,
loud and clear. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can
Oh
hear
dear.
the speaker on.
All right. I could hear you clearly. I don't know what it's like at your end.
The sound from the laptop is not strong enough to take it on air. Hopefully, we'll get it now. Say
Okay.
something now. Yeah,
All right.
great.
So,
Yeah,
good
great.
morning. It's good to be here again.
Good morning. I will launch you properly. We have to celebrate each time we see you. We have to do a special celebration. Oh, how's Yajabu?
She's fine. She's doing well.
Great, great, great.
I was trying to say that there's nothing there.
I know, I know.
Are you having
I'm
it
just
again?
used to it. Now it
This is your dictionary that has
huh?
cause. This is your dictionary that has cause inside it. Cause your jackal.
Cozy.
Yes.
My dictionary that has cozy.
Cozy as in cozy as cozy.
Oh, cozy. Oh, ça se dit cozy.
Let me do Google
Cozy.
pronounce it. Cozy.
It's cozy, cozy. It has to be Z sound.
I just remember
Yeah.
cozy jackal. Cozy jackal now.
As in
Uh,
comfortable.
Yes.
yes.
I hope she's fine.
I have many speech therapists around me.
All your faults. Have I, Mr. Okay, I wanted to tell you my number one story of. Okay, let me not say. I'll do it on your 70th birthday to embarrass you.
I'm beyond embarrassment.
That's also very true. Very true. I have, I have been schooled. I have been schooled. My schooling has been compulsory and by force in the
Hmm.
English grammar by force,
Hmm.
such that people speak outside now. My brain is automatically saying the correct thing to them. Like I can't even stop it.
So, you have the mind of an editor or so, because that's how editors are.
Yes. On my birthday, I was editing. I was editing. Let me just 70th birthday. We do this properly.
It gets to that you will have forgotten.
I can never forget. On my birthday, in my birthday cards.
God might have touched your heart
No,
to change your mind.
no. What you have done must be exposed to the world.
Okay, we go back now.
We have not done
Ask of me now by Ino. Mm. That's what I understand that is.
final.
Oh, is final? Oh, sorry. I beg your pardon.
Fine.
Final. Now, final, if you can hear me, I apologize for twisting your name around. Um,
No, I'm just scared. What if I'm the one that is wrong? Huh. I'm even not saying emphatically.
okay. I would love
Final.
to welcome this morning analyst and co-presenter and co-anchor, I beg your pardon, who comes when he likes. Alex Ogundadegbe. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I must say it's great to be on 90.9 FM once again, Top FM, and the Vintage Talk Show. I must apologize for my absence. It's not really my desire. I do like to be here, but there are other duties contesting for time. That's been the issue.
Yeah, I like that, like a gubernatorial statement or presidential statement. That many other issues contending for your time. Yes, great. Well, we are happy to have you, Alex. Thank you for joining us. Um, let's move quickly on to Tamara. Are you ready
Oh, we're not
with the
doing.
entertainment? Okay, let's say.
We're not
We
doing our
normally ask
introduction.
what stood out for you during the week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, eager to say something. I hope it's
No,
something interesting
it's not. To be
and
honest,
not
maybe I
too.
should not have said it because now I look so excited. I sound so excited. I'll now let everybody down with one small matter that I'll now
It
say.
doesn't matter. It's what stood out for you.
Okay. All right. First, I wanted to say that first of all, is Nigeria as it always is. Is Nigeria that is a problem? But we'll just sidestep that one, right, and just go to
The brighter
the
side.
the brighter side. Well, depends on your view. I'm currently involved in a walkathon.
Hmm.
A 250k step walkathon. It's supposed to be 250,000 steps in 25 days. But the people that
Hmm.
I'm a competition with are bloodhounds. This is day 4, and somebody's on 153,000 steps.
Wow. Wow.
Yesterday, she did she did 33,000 steps. The day before, she did 40,000. And I'm so lost. I'm so discouraged. I'm so
How many
discouraged.
steps have you done?
I've done 105,000 steps.
Ah, you tried to.
My legs, my shins are hurting. My ankles are hurting. My lower back. I feel so old.
Okay, this self punishment. I hope it's going to be compensated.
Yeah, why else will I be doing such
Oh,
nonsense?
okay, okay,
There is money involved.
okay. Ah, then.
But also because I want to be a winner. I cannot understand
Hmm.
how there are 5 people ahead of me. It's so discouraging.
Oh. You see, you think like the marathoners. It doesn't matter if 20 people in front of them. Keep on your pace. Over time,
This girl is
those
going
who
to
will go up.
overtake everybody. The competition is going to be done in 3 days.
Don't worry, just do your own bits.
I will do my own bit. I'll close the app, open it. Yesterday I said I'll just freeball it. I opened the app in the morning. I said, okay, that's all. I've checked the steps. Let me just do what I can today. I finished everything. 11:59, I checked the thing again. I had dropped from 4 to 6. And this was with my best effort.
Oh my! You know what to
Oh,
do? You know what to do? You go on running fast. You don't walk again. You just be running all over the place. If you want to
ah,
go to toilet, you run. If you want to go
let
to
me
you
explain
run.
how
You want to.
I didn't know it was that hard to rack up steps because I ran, walked, and jogged for maybe a total of 5 hours. And I
Okay.
didn't get. I'm sorry. I'm extending this thing. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. We
I
get your
don't.
point.
Yes.
We get your point. So
Sorry. I'm
hopefully,
ranting.
hopefully by the next time you come and tell us whether you are first, second, or third, or your consolation prizes
That
category.
one will pay me.
Okay, Alex, what about you? What stood out for you during the week? This outgoing week.
Ah, I I can't really. My mind doesn't really go to anything specific. That's the truth. I
Okay.
think I've been too immersed in all the bad things that are happening, so I could hardly make out anything positive.
Mm.
Well, for me, there's a sense of bewilderment and and hopelessness that I see in our government in the handling of the insecurity, and it worries me. You know, we hear
Mhm.
stories like it's like these bandits or whatever they call them, and just people doing TikTok giveaway between so-called bandits, one young chap calling themselves bandits, and some Nigerians responding, asking for giving their account numbers, asking for largesse from bandits. I don't understand. I mean, it's so deplorable, so dehumanizing that people who feast on blood money, who waste people, who kill people, who decapitate people, who torture people, come to my house, or please, so when you come, oh, don't do this. I mean, it is it is ridiculously bad, and I felt so down and devastated. So I don't understand. And then the government, they come out. I read a lot of stuff in the things are supposed to be like confidential or classified information. You be hearing things. 1,000 forest guards been done this. We are going to use aerial surveillance. This, well, all these things are strategies that you keep to yourself, and we see the results
Yeah.
by what you do.
Covert,
You know, why do they
covert
announce all these things?
operations.
You know?
Yeah.
It's covered. You don't
Yeah.
announce all this. Americans, you don't hear them. I mean, I read somewhere they said this ones they could not locate it, some of them, because they are using more advanced anti-surveillance gadgets. What kind of rubbish talk is that? You are in synthesis with the American government. You are in synthesis with European government. They have superior technology. You cohab. I mean, what do you call it? You cooperate. You're already on some kind of coalition with them. You do this thing behind the scene, and then you get these people and take them out. And then there you are talking about all your plans are on the streets. I mean, I don't understand how we talk. We talk as if they are
I
doing
think
TikTok from Brett. You
maybe
know?
it's the pressure to respond. They want to be seen to be doing something in the public eye. So they're not sure
Nah,
of what information to withhold and which ones to release.
no, it is sad, and it's a sad. What do you call it? Spectacle. The optics, the visual, the action, the everything is just so bad and so demoralizing. It doesn't inspire anybody. The other day, they want to protest. They should not protest, so that it doesn't validate it doesn't how do you call it, make them more, like
Mm.
make them more, vile, and all that. Some kind of you're pumping their ego and all that. What's up with this? People are tired, they are frustrated, and you're telling them they should not protest and all that.
Yeah, and I dare say now, institutions in your state are under a lot of pressure to show that they can secure the students, both at all levels. I have a ward in Oyo who's studying, and the reports we're getting are not too good.
Yeah. It's terrible. I mean, it's a very big place. Oyo State, perhaps the biggest or, in the country. Large expanse, heavy. I mean, heavy forest and all that. Yes, they are there. Yeah, and they have been unmanned, and because we have been reckless for so many years, all their security boats, they have been wasting it on non-entities. Now that the crunch has come home, now we are running helter skelter looking for this and that. And the kind of reaction to all this, I mean, a year ahead of time, this thing is drifting southward. Everybody could read. We have been writing about. We have been writing articles for years about this thing. You need to
Yeah.
nip this thing in the book. You need to nip. You didn't do anything. You didn't preempt. You didn't do any proactive work. You didn't do any preventative action. You didn't do anything. You spend money anyhow. Now the cookies have come home to crumble. Now you are now you looking worse for wear. And doing condolence visits all over the place. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. And people walk on the street, and all kinds of panic videos are thrown here and there. People are scared of this. They are in Lekki. Hey, they are in Ikoto. Hey, they are this and all that stuff. Before you know it, there'll be wrong profiling, and people start beating people up for nothing but that, because it looks like one tribe or the
Yeah,
other
and
tribe and all that.
anyone that looks suspicious now is going to be attacked, you know,
You know,
without verification. There was a video of a man who was dressed strangely. They were already beating him up and trying to bundle him into a police van. They had no evidence of who he was, and it was they put it online.
that's what happens. People turn to self-help because they are scared, they are afraid, and they have a sense that the government appears to be confused or incompetent in handling this. They will take laws in their hand, and which is very wrong. Jungle
Mm.
justice is very wrong on several scales. You know,
You know,
it
you
can
know
happen.
what it is, don't you? You can
Mm.
spin the economy, you can lie about education and health, but when it comes to security, you can't spin that. You can't
It's
convince people that they're not being kidnapped and killed.
it's in your face. You can't hide it. You
Yeah.
can't hide it. Anyway, I'm sure they're hearing us, and they're hearing the people. The voice on the noise on the street. It's not. It's scary. People are worried. People are scared. We need to activate. I mean, all kinds of forces. You know, to stem this, to deal with this. You know, it's reckless. And we speak to those who are bent on causing chaos. Sooner or later, you meet your comeuppance. You need to stop this reckless action. You need to stop. Because at the end of the day, you will not live to spend that money yeah, aggregating. And then we need to work more effectively. All the systems, all the structures that I mean, because they use the system. The other day they caught some fellows like that who were acting as couriers. And they trace their bank account, they freeze the bank account. So there are a lot of these things can be dealt with. And then you talk about so-called sponsors. You remember Commodore Laumi has been saying this thing for years. Yes, from
Yeah. Yes.
2016, they've been giving names of sponsors. European Union, I
Mm.
mean Abu Dhabi, one of these Asian, I mean
Yeah, Dubai. There's
Arabian
the
countries.
UAE. The
Get
UAE.
them list. You know, what have they done to all these things? What have they done? You know, except some few people that have been prosecuted for terrorism and all that. We need more. I mean, we need more. Ah, oh, well, let's take a breather. And I'm already fatigued from thinking about Nigeria. Okay, we come back with entertainment beat. Or let's take a short break so that I can take some water. Mm. And promise and Mr. Easy says, see what we have done. What have we done? Ah, Nigeria. It's painful.
Life already lost for no reason.
A lot. And I was look at a list of the abductees from your state. 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old are
Yeah.
in that group.
It's even
How
in
will
the
they
news that
survive?
one of them died, a young girl. It's been in the news. I
You
don't
know,
know. Mm.
you know, they don't have a house there, they don't have a hut or a settlement. It's exposed. What rain comes, sun, everything, they're in one cloth for days. This is like
But
2 or 3
you know
weeks
what?
now.
You know what surprises me? I'm told that signals can be tracked from mobile phones and that they should be able to use the signals, the
To use
methods
them,
through which they're
yes.
communicating to track them. So I
They said
don't
they
know
are
why
using
it's not been done all this time.
surveillance. They said they are using some hacking equipment that is advanced to block the to block tracking, like anti-tracking device and all that. But you see, Americans deal with all these advanced terrorists who have more advanced, anti-tracking, and they still get them. Israelis, most of they track all these people out. They get them. They get them all kinds of things. So use them, liaise with them, let them transfer the technology to us. We can beat this thing with serious political will. We can do it. All these all these excuses. They are blocking that something and all that. You know, is it not the other day that El Rufai says he could track the phone call of the NSA? You know, so
Yeah, and that's what
they
got
don't
him
have,
into trouble. That's why he's in
you know,
detention.
you know, they don't. Why they should invest money on the wound? It's a political campaign they'll be doing all over the place.
In the heat of the election, they released an audio of Peter Obi and Bishop Oyedepo talking. I
Are
don't
you
know
sure
if
it's
you
not
heard
AI?
that. I don't
Are you
think
sure it's
it
not
was.
AI? I don't trust all this audio again. No. What were they saying?
Well, it was talking about, how to talk to members of the congregation and all that.
I was it for like 2023. They did something similar like that in 2023. I don't think the man I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust all this audio tape, man.
Yeah, of course, the latest one is that of the president. Everybody knows that is fake.
I don't trust all this though. All these AI people. They
A
can
deep
mess you up.
fake.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go back on deep fake, man. Let's go back on Tamara, are you ready?
Yeah.
We have finished the time on just on the Oyo issue and the kidnap issue. Okay, we're back with a little time remaining. We have poured out our hearts. The God and government can hear us. That we indeed were in a painful moment. But let's go on. We still have to keep on living. God help us. Now to entertainment beats. Tamlori, I'm sure you are listening. We will cherry pick. We may not be able to do all of that. I'm not in a good mood this morning. Yes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Your voice is low too. You are troubled.
I, I'm also trying to not think about Nigeria, but it's too much.
It's worrisome. Yeah, it is. Well, you got to live and pray and do all that is necessary. Be vigilant and hope for the best. Hmm. Okay.
Afrobeat star Davido has denied belonging to any so-called city boy political movement after criticism over his comments on Nigeria's insecurity. He says his friendship with Sheyi Tinubu is personal, not political, and insists it does not stop him from speaking out. Davido added that he regularly raises national concerns directly with the president's son.
Okay. Let them continue to raise the issue.
I assume that was a response to criticism. Maybe someone accused him.
Yeah. Yeah, that since is it not your friend's father that is
Person
terrorizing
was so
Nigeria?
angry. Person said, God punish some. Don't be
Yeah.
giving us this performative
Eh, that's the
Nigerianisms. I'm paraphrasing here. But
that's
the person,
Nigerian go to word now. Performative.
Mm.
Yeah, because the man is rolling with Sheyi, and Sheyi is an emblem of a government that they don't like, and City Boy is a movement that some can't stand, and therefore they transfer
Yeah.
the aggression to that video.
There were pictures of him at Ojude Oba in Ijebu-Ode. All the security walking with him and everything, and people were making comments.
You mean Sheyi or Davido?
Sheyi,
Oh, okay. He has to go with security because
because where people will
it's
beat
not
him up.
it's not his life is not safe. You can't go alone. You can't, in this environment with what is on ground. Yeah, you can't go. You can't walk anyhow.
Even with that security, I'm sure he was scared.
Even with that security, you have to be anyway
But somebody can still stone him from how many
from
people?
afar. But we should not. We should not. We should not go violent. It doesn't help anyone.
no.
Let your votes count. That's what matters. Speak with your votes, not with your hand or
When they are holding your throat, uncle, they
uh,
are holding the throat like this.
and try and free the throat and leave. You don't need to fight. You don't need violence.
Yes, I'm in support of that too. Please let
Mm.
it not be misconstrued.
Yeah, please let it not be misconstrued. Next story, please.
Sade, fast rising singer Sade says he has deliberately avoided getting tattoos because he's realistic about the uncertainties of the music industry. The artist explained that if music does not work out long term, he's prepared to return to a conventional office job. He says keeping his options open is simply a practical life decision.
Smart boy. That's a smart
I'm
one.
sure you're just glad that he's not ending up with tattoos.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Some of the biggest, like for instance, I like Ronaldo doesn't have tattoos.
And there aren't
I
any great
like
football players that
uh,
you like that don't have that.
Messi. I like very much. He's a great star, and he's tattooed all over his face. One goat head that we are
Yes.
managing in Chelsea, Ganacho. If you see the tattoo he did on himself, every area is covered with black doing lion and all. And the guy is not. He has no lion anything in him. What? The guy is not using. surprisingly so useless. I'm so sorry to say.
Let me Google him.
His name is
Gazpacho.
Alexandro Ganacho.
Oh,
He's so
Garnacho.
annoyingly ineffective, and some of us had high hopes for him. Oh my! I was trying to introduce Akindamola. I think he's gone offline now. Maybe when he comes back. Oh my!
He's here with us now.
Okay, Akindamola, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Oh yes. Good morning. Welcome. That's
Yeah, good morning.
Akindamola. I did it for you. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Uncle Faj. Tam Tam, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh
Alex,
my.
good morning.
The lecturer, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I
Good
don't really
morning,
want sound.
listeners.
Okay. Well, life must go on. Well, we just have to make life worthwhile, and
For as many people
for
as
as many
possible.
yes.
That's
I
that's
can't
what we're
imagine.
asking for. That's
Oh,
all we're asking for. Let
if
people not be
if it's
dying for no reason, for the stupidest reason that cannot make
don't
sense
no
in
don't let's because we still have
let's not
stories
go back.
around that issue that we are still going to vent on.
Mm.
But so let's try and move on. So thank God for Shode. Is it Shode you call him?
Shade, killer
Shode.
day.
Shode. I've never heard of him. But
Neither
I'm
have
going to
I
play.
read.
Okay. I'll play
okay,
Shade for you after
I'll
today.
look at it on the playlist and see whether I can get
That's my favorite song right now.
Shode. Eh?
Yes.
Anyway,
Shade.
he's a good chap.
It's a good chat based on no tattoo.
No, he said if the music business fails, he will go back
He's
to
very
corporate world.
practical.
Very practical, like that.
Plan B
Always have
is
an
the
exit
Plan
plan.
B thing.
You always have a plan B. You don't just put everything in and then, God forbid, something happens that you didn't plan for,
Do
and then
I have a plan B?
you better have
I don't know that I do.
ah. Even me, I try
We
to
all
have
should
plan
have.
C's.
Does anybody have plan B for living
Which
inside
should they?
Nigeria?
I see that he has a lot of tracks here.
Yes, now he's not a
Which
new
should they
boy.
do
There are
you want?
people
So
who,
they cannot take
who
yes,
have B and C and D self.
do you have
They have
plan B
more
for
than
living?
B.
Do you have another option? Because me, option me.
No, you can't be doing
Well,
this now. I
he's
just
talking about a career, not a country.
But you said everybody should have a plan B. I extrapolated the thought. I just kept thinking like the widest scenario I could think of, and I'm like, this country that is doing how it's doing, that is turning on your own. Do we have a plan B for it?
maybe it's not tied to Kilodeo.
Should they? The full name is Shode Kilode, like the
I
full.
say, what song do you like most?
The name is Shode Kilode,
The
Shoday,
song.
Kilode.
For the life of
Okay,
me, I'm not
I've,
ashamed to say I haven't heard that before.
You've not
I've not even heard the
actually.
name of the guy. Don't talk of the music. Okay, I've seen it. We'll play that during the break for
Oh,
the
yes.
entertainment. Let's move on. What's the next story?
Uh, all right. Next up, we have
We'll listen to the reason why you like it, and I hope we will not be disappointed.
Okay, I just want to account for the possibility that we all have different tastes. Okay, all right.
Just in case.
Just in case you are disappointed. Okay, actor and media personality Toby Bakare has criticized gender discrimination in the entertainment industry. Speaking on a podcast, he said women have played a major role in his career growth and that talent, not gender, should determine professional opportunities. Bakare added that anyone unwilling to work with women may be limiting their own growth.
Is,
100% agree. That's like
is there any human
goes
being
without
that
saying.
thinks like otherwise?
Or maybe from the position of willing
Well,
to rank women,
Yeah.
like
well,
maybe those holy man
there are a
movement.
lot of pressures from culture, from religion that tend to want to push women to the background. There are a lot of studies that show that. And in a modern society, of course, we have to be wary and put talent first. I think that's what that individual is saying.
And very sensible. I mean, talent is not distributed according to sex or gender. It's a gift.
Yeah.
You have it or you don't have it. And if you intimidate or what they call that thing, discriminate.
Discriminate.
If you discriminate against the sex because of his gender, you're foolish. I mean, you can make a progress. You can make progress. You can be very very successful. So I'm in line with Bakri, and I hope people who do such things have a change of mind. Next story.
I'm going to combine two. Gospel singer Adeyinka Alashiyori has urged Nigerians to continue praying for the country amid rising insecurity and kidnapping. She says government and security agencies are making efforts, but believes prayers remain essential when conventional measures appear insufficient. She has also apologized after a backlash over remarks she made regarding the abduction of pupils and teachers in Oyo State. In a video message, she said she never intended to minimize the pain of affected families and asked Nigerians, especially mothers, for forgiveness. Her apology comes amid growing national concern over the crises.
Crises. Yeah, well, I hope they've accepted her apology.
What did she say?
I think I don't know. From the piece I read, it doesn't appear
Yeah,
terrible to me.
she was saying something like the issues that are occurring around kidnapping and violence is because we've not been praying enough, something like
Oh,
that, and uh,
the angle I
it
read,
attracted a lot of condemnation.
the angle I
This
read,
about fight, fight,
which
fight.
which perhaps I'm sure most young people are irreligious anyway. So
Was that comment directed at me?
no, are you a young person?
Thank you.
Okay, if you are, I mean,
I'm not young.
probably as a more out of yourself, you can be part of it.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
young. I'm part of it.
Because what you said irked them. What I think irked them was about when she said sometimes they may be going to attack these people, right? And some kind of spiritual condition
Uh-uh.
will make them not to see or not to do well. Then in that case, you need prayers. That's what we say. What kind of prayer? What kind of prayer before AK-47 and all that stuff? That's the mentality, like a one day kind of a thing.
Why will you say that this
But
is a very, very, very
But some of the condemnation is
spoiling?
very vile. People saying rubbish.
Yeah, people don't
Nonsense.
yeah,
understand.
people are angry, tempers
Yes.
are high, so
Yeah, I understand.
anything, mm, yeah.
How do
So
you go around saying that's why she doesn't have children? That's why he will not give birth. That's why he will not do this. And I checked, the woman has 3 children already, and you're causing all kinds of brutal. Yeah, you are angry. Make your objection known.
No, be
Yab
today.
her.
No, be
And,
today.
and
I don't know why you keep expecting people on the internet to behave sanely. That's not the home place of sanity. That's
uh,
not the home base of sanity.
and,
The
and
internet is the home.
all this debate
Tamilore,
brings us back to the issue of how the social media is being used and free speech in a democratic society. It will shock you to know that in the US and the UK now, they have laws against what you can write and say online. I think we need to do that too. Studies
it's
show
because
that
Is it working?
the kind of, I mean,
Those countries have a lot of.
it's there.
If you
For
want to
instance,
look for comments, you will find.
I think in Canada or Australia, there are some strict laws about use of internet, especially among young people and all that.
Okay.
Because I mean, look at the one that did against
I'm sorry, I just want to say that it's not just young people that probably write those things. Grown ups.
mostly young people. You see one.
Discrimination.
You see one. No, why I said that because the phone. They arrested one guy, an ex-user. I beg pardon. An ex-user
youth advocate.
who was assassinating this guy's character. What's his name? Tony Elumelu's character. I mean, his family character
Yeah,
and
I
all
heard the
that.
story.
When I check the guy is about 17 or
Some
18,
students.
and he was just living, doing jam something.
Yeah, but that's just one example.
And stuff like that. I mean, I read a lot of these stuff in young ones and all
Sa-
that.
Sa-
I mean,
Samilo, the ones they've arrested we've seen are mostly young people.
they're mostly young,
Uh-huh.
you know, and don't let's get into it. One day we'll talk about that. Let's move on, please.
Okay. Okay. Um, I'm going to apologize in advance for not pronouncing this surname correctly because it stumps me. The Nigerian film industry is mourning actor additional Jamale, who reportedly died following a road accident. Colleagues, including
Oh
actor
dear.
Akinlaye, Ampan president Mr. Latin,
Hmm.
have paid tribute to the late actor, describing his death as a painful loss. Details surrounding the crash remain limited at this time.
Oh, oh dear.
May his soul
Oh dear.
rest in peace.
He's
Yeah.
so rested.
Mm,
I looked at this. I barely recognized him. Maybe because of the his time within the industry. I don't think I recall his name.
mm.
Jam Molly. I don't also recall his name. But he's one of us, and he's gone in a very cruel and harsh way. So sad. Um, you can only console the family and all the loved ones he left behind. Uh, may they have the fortitude to bear it,
Mm,
and may his soul rest in peace.
amen.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Fuji musician Remy Aluko have revealed that he is now living with severe vision loss after years of battling glaucoma.
Hmm.
Despite undergoing surgery, the singer says he can barely see and considers himself effectively blind.
Wow.
However, he remains active in music and says he refuses to dwell on his condition to avoid depression.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, going blind while alive, otherwise ill and hearty, it can very deteriorate. I mean, devastate,
It's not a
Mm,
good
especially
thing.
for a being person.
I think that there should be an advocacy out there for people to check for both glaucoma and cataract,
Cataract.
because
hmm,
There is.
yeah,
There's a lot. There is.
because I heard that especially glaucoma it can be passed down through the
that's
families.
glaucoma. Like 2 years ago, my doctor said I should come and do test for glaucoma, and
Yeah,
I have
it
not.
can be passed down. My father had glaucoma before he died, and I didn't know that Baba couldn't see through one eye. I didn't
Ooh,
know. The day he told me, I was because I didn't even comprehend how that happened. And he said, well, yeah, and true, Baba doesn't play with clinic dates, but that it just happened gradually. That they told him there was nothing that could be done, so he decided not to bother anybody. And I was sad because there is also an sort of older brother on the street here. All of a sudden, like what happened, and they went blind,
Hmm.
wow.
and he went blind. And I looked at it, and it just happened all of a sudden. And he only recognizes us through our voice now and stuff. But it's not a
Oh
it's not a
dear.
good thing. It's not a good thing.
Has
Yeah.
he
I mean,
gone for a check? Has he gone for any check? Because there could be a remedy. It may not be too late.
sometimes those things just come all of a sudden, and the blindness. Yeah, but yeah, Egman, they went for checks and stuff like that one, but there was no remedy again.
Just
Even Baba
anyway,
too, there was
wow.
no remedy again. Uh-huh. So, and the hope I had to tell my brothers and every other person that was a direct lineage to Baba that you should test for glaucoma in you, and so that it will not happen again. Although, yes, like Alex is insinuating, it could be caught early and remedied, but sometimes it just happens.
Is there any age? You know how they say, oh, for mammograms, check from a certain age. Is there any age for which you should start being scared that you might have glaucoma? I know there's no
Like I
doctor
heard,
on spot.
the earlier you get checked, the better. The earlier you get checked, the better, because
And
most often
everything
times,
that has to do with that. Early
Uh-huh.
detection
The
helps with prevention.
yeah,
Well,
early, yeah, because
yeah,
once you are past the age of 50 and it happens, I don't know how it will be remedied again.
it may not be
So the
reversible. Yeah.
earlier,
Wow.
yeah,
Well, you will not have
Wake up
glaucoma.
call,
You will not
Lele.
have glaucoma. Go and do your test. Okay, let's move on.
Okay. Fast rising singer King Madi has publicly accused her former manager Joy Tongo of forgery, theft, and attempts to derail her career after some songs from her EP, her barely legal EP, disappeared from Spotify. Tongo denies the allegation, insisting the or maybe Tongo, I don't know, insisting the legal dispute remains unresolved and says the takedowns are linked to ongoing court proceedings. The controversy has sparked fresh debate about artist management relationships in the music industry.
Well, not be today, as they say. Let them find resolution somewhere.
There was this, sorry, were you still speaking?
Go ahead, please.
There was this, I was listening to something, Taylor Swift, she's an American, she's a popular
I
person.
know her.
Yes,
Mm.
sorry. You know,
Yeah,
you are very old, so I
that's
don't know whether you're aware of these kinds of people. But she was doing this interview, I think it was with Vogue or something, and they were asking her what is her number one top tip for surviving in the music industry. And she's like, get a lawyer. They said, what's number two? Get a lawyer, get a lawyer. Like, get somebody, because these relationships now, they probably started it, I don't know, when she wasn't that popular, or I don't having some structure around things,
Or they started as friends.
or they started as friends.
And
yeah,
sometimes we do
yeah.
things, business as friends, we forget about agreement,
Oh yeah,
partnership,
when
and
things
all
are
that
not
stuff.
clearly written, people
Mm, you just
they
take
just go.
advantage and we let things
You
go.
know,
yeah.
That's
everything now you have to get it clearly
you have to
stated.
get an agreement. You know,
And
Yeah,
even me self, that is
agreement.
my
Agreement
son
is
joined
tough
the
to.
football academy.
Yeah.
My son joined the football academy recently, um and I the coach is like a younger brother in the area, and but I had to ask him. So all these young guys, do they have an agreement with you? Because life happens, and we start hearing stories. And he said that he had a sort of. I said no, 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 no. We have lawyers all around us. Let's get a formal agreement. Let the parents sign and stuff. Everybody, let everybody sign so that things will not happen when money comes and everybody changes
yes,
their because most often
when
time it's
money
just
enters
an
the
informal
matter,
agreement that all these things happen with. All this informal agreement and money comes in now and we start hearing stories.
like you yourself that said you would do something. By the time you see the money, you be like, no, now I work for this myself. You basically just helped me a little. You start recalculating in your minds.
Mm-hmm.
I have experiences in that area, both bad and good. So whatever you do, listen
Ooh,
to
you
this
want to
chap
tell
was
one?
saying. No, I don't. I've written it in a book. There. Go and buy it and read it. Um, whatever you do,
Okay.
always have something written. I mean, it's enough that what is documented officially may not even be observed or may
Yeah,
not even may
yeah,
be subject to all kinds of ridiculous challenge.
yeah.
Now, imagine if you don't have anything
At all,
written.
yeah.
You know,
It's
we're
best
in a
to have.
climate
Uncle Fad,
where,
You,
yeah,
you 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 remember that what caused the whole family issue with P Square was because there was nothing clearly written, nothing
Mm.
yeah,
whatsoever. It
Because
was
our
just an
family
informal
now.
agreement. We are brothers, we are family, and stuff like that. One.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
well, it, and one day one person just woke up and said, "No, we can't have this sort of agreement. It's lopsided," and you, and things started happening. But if they had a solid
That's it.
agreement in place, it should not happen.
That's it. Because the artists are usually desperate at the beginning of their career. They
Yeah,
just wanted, they just want to
that's
blow,
it.
they just want to get out there. So they don't care. They do anything to get out there. But a very sensible person, whatever you are trying to blow, the person helping you to is going to help himself too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not a free thing. You must have an agreement. However lopsided it is, have an agreement. Then let it have some kind of termination where you can renew or review. You know, don't just sign yourself. Uh, there was this thing when we started the football migration abroad with Stephen Keshi and all that stuff. Some of them signed slave agreement. That terrible agreement. That later they were lamenting and all that
Yes,
when
people just
success.
wanted to go abroad. People just wanted to go abroad. Yes, that's
Don't
true.
be too desperate because your talent will always mature and become great if you nurture it. So don't be desperate because nobody knows you now and you want to be known and all that.
Hmm.
You know, yeah, So anyway, we have given enough advice for them. Let them. He who has ears, let him hear.
Aboro.
Yeah, answer.
I even said half of the half
He
proverb.
tried. He tried, again.
What do you mean?
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Tamila, you're coming up. You're coming up. You're coming up.
Yes, Um, Singer Portable has urged Nigerians not to stereotype all Fulani people as bandits amid growing insecurity concerns. He argued that criminality cuts across all ethnic groups and said many Fulani citizens are law-abiding are law-abiding traders, farmers, and business people. Portable called on the public to focus on identifying actual criminals rather than targeting people based on appearance or ethnicity.
I, I don't have a clap.
Okay, who said that? Amazing.
I, you are surprised, Abi. The first very
Alex,
reasonable
Alex,
thing.
why are you amazed? Why are you amazed? Why are you amazed?
Well, his
I'm
image
surprised.
doesn't portray that kind of
That's
intelligence. Sorry to
sophistication,
say.
Wow, the guy is super intelligent, super brilliant.
It
The
is
guy
true.
is super. Have you listened to him before? Super
No,
brilliant,
but
super intelligent.
I've listened. I've listened. He says a lot of rubbish. I've listened a lot. He says a lot of rasta and all that.
No,
So this
Uncle
is
Fudge, Uncle Fudge,
compellingly.
Uncle Fudge. When that guy wants to talk, he really does. He makes
Oh,
sense.
this is
The day he was
this
talking
is
about
great.
that we are making money now, and that we need to put something um, um apart so that when old age comes and stuff like that one, and he started listing his investment, and I knew this guy was very, very intelligent. I mean, all
Oh,
that,
that's
yeah.
it's a
He has
camouflage.
he has massive he
Okay.
has massive investments. He has bought houses,
Wow.
lands, and he has massive investments.
Really? I'm going to go and read up on that too.
Wow. That's good. That's good. So it's
So
a
that guy
facade
is
he's
just like
giving us.
that.
No, Pastor, that's his
It's,
personality.
Yeah.
But you know, his brand.
a
His
terrible
brand.
personality.
So
But you see,
all that climbing the scaffolding at the MBA was just for show.
That's exactly what I meant
it's
by
just
It's
for
for the
show.
money.
It's
It's for the
Rasmadan.
money. It's for the
It's
money.
Rasmadan. It's what do you call it? Kowokpe,
Yeah.
And I think it
First
boils
of all, you
down.
can be you can be all of that and be intelligent at the same time.
Madam, may I
It's
make
for
your
the
point?
money.
Yes,
It boils down to the issue of ethnic profiling. We need to
okay,
be
yes.
careful. If government don't act precipitously, people will take laws into their own hands.
Yeah.
Self-help will be very destructive for this nation. We are too many to be fighting one another, you know. And I saw a video of a Fulani man, and this Fulani man could speak Yoruba fluently, and he said he was captured by that these Fulani people. He was also kidnapped, and he heard them calling their home was not in Nigeria, that they are Chadian Fulanis, because some of the Fulani they were saying they didn't understand it much, but they were telling their family that they have some cow that they have not sold, and that means they are the one.
That the cow.
They are the one.
Yeah,
They are
because
not the family
Jesus
when they
Christ.
finish selling the cow, they will be home. That they still have outstanding cows to sell. That they were referring to them as cows. That they beat them. They do all kinds of things to them, and they were supposed to be Fulani like them.
I
You know.
don't understand why.
So
Of course, you.
so he believed that if there are 10 Fulani miscreants or these criminals, maybe one or two is from Nigeria. The others are foreigners, and so we have a lot of work to do. That's what the
Yeah.
bestiality the wickedness that we see. You know that they are not our compatriots. They are not Nigerians. They just,
And
but
you
the
know,
others are poor, which is what
two
is very
things
sad.
come to mind. Two things come to mind now. Every Nigerian should have an identity. That's one. Secondly, we have to secure our borders. I know there are many entry points. Analyses show that there are close to 500 or more entry points all around Nigeria, where people can just walk across the border and come into the country.
Unsecured, you know?
Yeah. So no matter how expansive they are, we have to secure them. That's the bottom line.
Alex, let me give you another scenario. I saw another video. They captured some people, about 3 or 4 of them. They started asking them their name, their country, what they are doing. They say they are into internet marketing, whatever that is. All of them are Cameroonians. They admitted that they are Cameroonians. They all had NIN. They all had NIN. No passport. They asked them for their passport, they said no passport. But they have NIN issued by Nigeria. How is that? How did they come to that? And they mentioned their name. They sound like us. Abubakar, Mustafa, one says Quentin, something, and all that. About 3 of them all admitted they are Cameroonian. One said Togo, you know, and they had Nigerian national ID card. How do you beat that?
Uncle Faj, but this thing happened over time. It's just that the impact is just being felt now, or more of the impact is being felt now because it has been there right from day one. Some of when you get to somewhere like the south, maybe in Akwa Ibom, you discover that there is, everybody just crosses up and down and stuff like that one. And there are families that have half of them is in Cameroon, half of them
in
is
one
in
place and
Nigeria.
The other,
Like in the northern part of the country, your Nigerian border, they don't believe in it because they have families across the border. So they don't believe in the Nigerian boundary. They will tell you, okay, a Fulani man has no boundary because he has kith and kin in this place, and they are over there in that place too. So all over Africa, that's how it is. Except there is a distinct difference. That's when you can now, like Alex said, have borders and stuff. When there is no distinct difference. If the Southwest was in the north now, would have said there was a distinct difference, so we'll be able to man the border. But where people are, they've lived borderless for over hundreds and thousands of years. You can't just in a day wake up and say, okay, you have a border here. Because when you get to that place, you just see that they cross they just cross up and down like that. They don't believe in your border. And that's why we have all this, because a normal Fulani man will see another Fulani man, even if he's from another country, as kith and kin, more than you they call a Nigerian.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll back. I'll take a short break and come back with Major Trend. Let's break with show day. It says show day. Kilo day. Let's hear all what is show day really? Unfortunately, you guys cannot hear from home.
Yeah, and that's unfair.
Yeah, I keep on wondering why are we always left out of when there's a music break?
Because when it's published on YouTube or on Facebook, they will complain
that copyright issue.
So because they pay for Nigeria use and now, but somewhere in Russia, somewhere in Ukraine, somebody will complain and they will flag the video.
Okay.
So agonizingly, we're watching you dance and we're wondering what's going on.
We're telling you how sweet the music is or how bad.
But seriously, just in your free time, you just Google show the Kilo Day and see whether you're a fan. Just check it out.
So far, it's not shocking me.
That's because you already have a predisposition to not like it.
No.
Calm down. Listen to me.
I like it. Voice sounds like this guy that died.
Tamilore, ko farabale abi. Ko farabale.
Calm down.
Ko farabale. Let me speak one Yoruba. Ko fejo lodi ororo.
You'll have to explain that.
It's just more figurative.
And Liverpool, we have two more. You have to explain that.
Confejo lórí òróró.
Confejo lórí òróró.
Òróró
is mint.
Òróró is bile.
No.
Bile. Edo is liver.
So they should put liver.
The liver and the òróró, they're together. The òróró is very bitter.
They're together. So, but the liver covers the
liver covers the òróró.
Yeah, they got.
Leave it out. Don't shake it too much so it doesn't break. Like, let's
having a crash course in
let it be calm.
Don't go and spoil the old thing.
Okay.
having a crash course in Yoruba anatomy.
That's like,
you say it amongst your contemporaries. You don't say it to an elder.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everything has cadence. Everything has level.
There's no even situation that will arise that will say this thing to anybody. Possible. I'll not be doing. You'll start laughing at me.
If you get it wrong, you are in trouble.
I will not leave it down.
Okay, we are going back on air. We are back for the home stretch. I'm praying that I will have time to play my old school music.
No.
Let's rewind.
No, I protest.
Let's rewind.
Talking about predispositions.
Let me explain. He told me that when he came on here last week, that he had about 20 minutes or so to play his oldies. And I cringed instinctively because I have been on this show at least 4 times where he has played these things, and I wanted to go to sleep because I'm like, I don't understand.
Do you know what you just said? My God, you just condemned the whole generation of musicians with one statement.
Let me see if this is possible to take a step back.
When you finish, I'll say my own about the ones I've heard.
All the music that he has played on this show are not something that I can listen to. Like,
you mean for Let's Rewind?
Yes, for Let's Rewind. I cannot voluntarily pick up, like, Google it and play, like, look for it to play on a random.
But do you know old songs can come back on the charts? Billie Jean, that was released 17 years ago, is the highest download now. And I'm sure you've heard of the Michael biopic.
No, yes, I have.
It's number 1 now because they revamped it. You know,
maybe it's your taste that I should be questioning.
That's the business. What the point is, I don't play non-African music. I like to play our own people.
And sometimes you go all the way back to like the
1950s.
Yeah.
1940s. I wish I could get someone of the 1920s.
Maybe because
the King. I could get older Ambrose Campbell. I don't have enough of them. I'll play to your chagrin.
It's a totally different.
That.
You're going to make Fabiola swoop. You're going to make her swoop.
Most young people are selfish. Why did I say that? When the program is a 2-hour-long program, most weeks we spend 90 minutes.
Yes.
And within that 90 minutes, we play 4 or 5 music of modern, ultra modern days.
I know where you're going. So yes.
Every week.
Yes.
Maybe once or twice a month,
yes,
we'll be playing old school songs.
Yes.
At the end of the show. Most times 10 minutes or less.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
I don't complain that this show
you like the songs you play. You don't play songs you don't like.
Daniel, I like them because they are young.
You like them.
So now I play those ones. You didn't complain
at all.
75% of the time they are young.
Yes.
Now the other 20-25 that are old school is nauseating you. See your life.
Let me explain. Can I speak?
Anyway, you know the title of the show, Vintage. You know what vintage means? Vintage talks about old things. Old wine. You know what they say about old wine?
this wine is not the kind of wine you should keep for years. This is the kind of wine that you drink now. Otherwise, you spoil. You cannot keep
Uncle
it for
Fudge,
years,
maybe
you
there,
spoil.
there should be more intentionality on the part of the older people to make the young ones listen, and they should explain better the what's happening in the music in the songs they listen to, so that they will cultivate that taste. Because you mentioned wine now, sir,
Yeah, maybe
but
it's an acquired taste.
except there is except for sweet wine, ordinarily people cannot pick up wines and drink except it is sweet wine, but they have to cultivate a taste for it, just like you cultivate a taste for tea or coffee,
I hear
so
you.
that
I even have one more
yeah, so that
question.
yeah,
As a proverb.
I hear before your proverb.
Okay.
Let me add this. The I listen to Tamilore sometimes. I'll play some music. I mean, modern music, and they'll be saying this. I say, this beautiful Obe song, and we say, no, it's about me. No, I said, no, that song was originally by Obe, or that song was originally
yeah,
by Dairo. Even know that those people are sampling old songs, but the young artists knew where the
That is
juice
true.
is.
That's true.
They know where the juice is because they have a repertoire that dates back to 40, 50 years back, and they can rest on and use, and they're using it to go. A lot of these high level, very popular songs of nowadays
Yeah,
took a lot of their bass line, hook
I agree.
lines, sound, chorus, and all that
Mhm.
from the old school sound.
I agree. And
yeah,
I do like when
you're
it's
correct.
revamped.
You're correct.
But in its original, I want to mention something. The one that is playing, that young people can be selfish. That you play,
Yes, I play
that you
that
play 75%
based on your.
Yes. Now my proverb is this: if you have been eating really
Say
good
the
food,
Yoruba now.
I don't know the Yoruba.
Oh,
I
okay.
barely even know the English of it, so I'm going to
Okay.
just explain.
Okay.
If you have
Say, I will
been
help you.
eating, if you have been eating good food for 10 days, good healthy food for 10 days, somebody now brings you, I don't know, raw liver that you should add to the food, you are still gonna complain anyways. Because why not have good food for all of the week? Why will you spend
That's
1
not
week?
a proverb. That's your own application.
I'm sure that there's some problem. There is something that will explain it.
Okay.
Why
So
spoil
you are
it?
just hoping that
Why spoil it?
proverbs
Why
somewhere that will
spoil a good
accommodate
thing?
it.
And that's it. Why spoil a good thing? Why break something that isn't broken?
Exactly what I said this morning. Why fix something that is not broken? And I will tell you off camera so that I don't embarrass it. Okay. Okay. We have not started Niger trends, have we?
Well, I'm not starting.
Okay, here is the Niger trend. When Tamilore is around, we don't follow schedule. She just scatters the whole lineup.
I'm sorry.
Okay, this is the time when we talk about trending issues within the Nigerian space. Niger trends is called. You can call 0913 697 3485. I hope the lines are good. Last week was a little bit challenging.
It was
So
the gods.
please, all the guys are here. Alex is here. Adeboye is here. I beg your pardon. Damola is here. Tamilore is here. Please call us 0913 697 3485 is the number. Let's start with our first story.
I want to suggest something.
Yes.
That we should all have radio nicknames that I can call everybody, because I cannot be saying Mr. Adeboye.
Okay. So you can call what nickname can you call Alex? Alex is straight and forward person. I don't think he has any nickname.
I say AO.
To hail.
AO.
Oh, you say AO. Okay, Alex, do you have something better than AO?
I say AO.
Well, I had the nickname way back, but I don't think it's something we can use here. You can just call me Alex. So.
Alex, oh.
From my own mouth.
AO, Alex.
Kogba.
Okay. Because Alex was a very popular name for Alex Okorigwe Nwobodo.
I don't know who that is. That was
Alex
musician of those days.
Alex, oh, you didn't know him.
What is that?
Hey, yeah.
I don't even know. Is that a person?
Oh, Tamilore, why are you folding my hand now? Why are you folding my hand now?
It's a big.
Oh,
it's one of the
Tamilore,
biggest
why
stars
are
of
you
the
folding my
90s.
hand?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know this
Anyway,
person.
it was. I
Sorry
mean,
to this man.
maybe you are not even born when it was raining, or you are just a toddler. But it was. But there's something called history, and the internet never forgets. They say, although internet starts around maybe
Like I've tried to search for things.
2000 and something,
Yeah, Nigeria
2005.
doesn't document things well.
You know, well, I want to take it back. They are mostly done by young people, so there are a
Yeah.
lot of errors and misinformation. Like they told me, Fatai rolling dollars, Uncle's number
I know that one. I
was
know
done
that one.
was done in 1980 something. You know,
Oh
something
my
that was done in the 70s. You know, 16 years before. You know, but that's how it is. So Alex O, not a bad name. Damolanko, you can say Bros D.
Bros D. No, it used to be universal.
Or something that you
All
can
of us
just
must say.
generally. I can say Bros D too.
I cannot say Bros D.
Okay, Damolanko, can they call you that can be universally, you know?
Acceptable.
Tamilore should come up with
Yeah.
one. She was the one that started.
Okay, what can we call you?
Me. Tam Tam. Tamilore.
Okay,
Tam
Tam
Tam.
Tam.
I like
Tam Tam.
Enforterib.
No, that's not the name to call
It's a
someone.
name, or it's my nickname.
It's just a
It's
description.
my chosen nickname, Enforterib.
Please Google it before you.
I've googled it.
And you're okay with it?
I'm very fine with it.
Yeah.
It has positive and negative
We'll
connotations.
continue to pray for you. That will not be your question. Okay.
Prayer again.
So what will you call me now?
My mom can't even say it properly. I wanted to say.
What is the FAG?
I wanted to say the actual pronunciation.
Yeah, but you're not my friend.
I cannot say it.
So you
No, I
can't
don't know.
leave all these names. Just
I want to say something. I want to say. I'm
just
so sorry.
say
I'm
it.
taking us off track. Again.
Yes, you have started again.
I'm going to come back.
So
And our
it's-
callers can suggest, please. You can also
okay.
suggest.
That's another point. Yes, please suggest
So
what
those
to
are
call-
stage names.
what to call us. Tam Tam has claimed Tam Tam.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay. First on Niger Trends, Pastor Enoch Adeboye has urged the federal
That was
government.
the first number I gave
Oh,
you.
sorry. The Osun State Police Command has warned residents against spreading unverified security reports, particularly claims about bandit activity. Police say intelligence assessments have not confirmed the circulating alerts and warned that anyone found sharing false information capable of causing panic or public disorder could face prosecution.
It's a very important thing to note, especially down southwest, that we are very savvy and very go-to
I'm very
with
expressive.
social media, you know. And if you see, my wife was playing one music, was shouting, "Hey, bro, what do you want? What do you go? What do you? And it's a broadcaster
So Yoruba.
announcing that the family of Adelabu, the sister and the child, I think, and the driver were kidnapped. And it went on, and he was shouting and all that, and he was showing pictures, showing videos, which some of the commentators or commenters claim was old videos or old pictures and all that stuff. And then some people captured as Iwo Road and all that stuff. And he shouted that, hey, this thing causes panic. People will be afraid to go out, will be afraid to do this. And there was one, they said bandits are in one school, and they started closing school.
We have
And
a
they started closing
color.
schools. Parents started closing their shops, rushing to the school to go and withdraw their children. And one of the schools refused to open the door. They're not opening. They don't know whether the parents are even
And
bandits. You know, they cause all kinds of panic and all that. We need to be careful. You need to vent what you are sending out. Let's have a caller. I hope this works. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Pastor Ambrose.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm answering, no, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine.
The veteran, are you aware that even what you said, I live in Mowe here. The woman just went to a school, started banging the gate. There are kidnappers in Mowe. There are kidnappers in Mowe.
Look at that.
They are children. And the whole Mowe scattered. And I need to look at things. The way we spread the most even worse than the terrorists themselves.
Yeah.
There was one time during COVID-19, they came. They said, "Don't run back. Yeah, we take AK-47."
Yes, 1 million boys and all that. Yes, I remember.
And I told them, what will people who have AK-47 come and do in Mowe here? What would they come and do in Mowe here? So that one went like that. At the end of the day, it was a hope. You see, this problem that we have, as far as I'm concerned, I want to ask a rhetorical question. And I don't want people to look at it from that angle of they begin to defend what they will not be able to defend properly. I want to ask them, what is it that is, familiar with this issue of, militants who are Islamists? Why? Because in the South here, we don't have anything like that. Alaji Titilope is my very good friend. He's a Muslim and he has been very, very objective in everything that he says. I have his number as I talk to you. We are friends. We have good Muslims. But why is it? I'm just asking that this thing is synonymous with Islam. Why? I want somebody to explain it. I come in peace. Why? We don't have Christian militants anywhere. Why? I'm starting this morning and I'm talking like this because 8 soldiers were beheaded. I'm the younger brother.
Hmm.
I don't know where he is now.
Wow.
In the military. We just see. I'm not boasting. Don't you think the federal government can even organize a special court in Abuja with at least 200 men, equip them with state-of-the-art aircraft, equip them with drones that they can respond to any part of Nigeria within 30 minutes? Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Government can also do it what America did to rescue, what do you call it? This white man that was kidnapped in Zamfara.
Yeah.
Went there and they killed the people and are you telling me these people are protecting themselves? That tells me that it's not as if these terrorists have the wherewithal.
They're not ghosts. Yeah.
Government and then the federal government.
Yeah.
What's all this? I'm not happy at all. They are coming to the south and the government, they are just discussing 2027. This is very, very sad.
You're right. Yeah, thank you, Pastor Ambrose. My last article was campaigning over corpses. People are dying day and night. They have been kidnapped. They have been terrorized. People are also terrorizing themselves by all kinds of outbursts and horses. And then there they go around looking for 2027 and all that. Here's another
Yeah.
call. Hello, good morning. Good morning, Obi.
Yeah. So I think they are looking for names for you, okay?
Yes.
Babi.
But I'm not Ijesha now. Why is it calling myself? That sounds like Ijesha person. That one it sounds like Abizu Obi.
Okay, sorry. You know, when you're lying for things, that's your lie several times. You see them. If a deputy speaker like a Benjamin Carlo, so when he was reading the electoral act, jumping, act number used to be, he will jump to section 1 to be removed to 2. You didn't know what the people are when they went for the primary. That's they started speaking country. You know, the new mathematics of Nigeria. We have entered the next book of record again. We are the best, the fastest, or the best book. We are the best, everything in the Guinness book of Nigeria is number 1. At the end of the day, we are very. So, this issue of what do you call it? I think we have several times. I don't think the president needs Israel or needs the program to handle it. Let them give us the name of those that we drew the soldiers from basic school till today. They promised us. Let them tell us those that ordered the soldiers out of that school before the kidnappers came. Let us tell
some of our callers are alleging complicity of the top brass of the military in this ongoing brouhaha, so to speak. And it's worrisome, whichever way you look at it. It's
I,
true that, yes,
I
go
was
ahead, please.
listening to Senator Oshomole talk about insecurity. He highlighted a incident in Kebbi State where a military detachment was withdrawn from a certain area. Then a few
Yeah,
minutes later, bandits and
yeah,
kidnappers went in there. And he was saying,
yeah.
till now, we don't know who gave the order for that military detachment to
You
withdraw.
now,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, when you see things like this, you must be suspicious that something's going on.
And
It's
just to add to what Alex has said.
and also to add what Buratai, former CGS, former army chief, said about the government. They know how to get these people. Why are they not getting them? Why are they?
Uncle Faj,
Yeah,
that for me that was a political statement. When he was there, what was he saying?
but he
Let
has
those
said
that
it.
are let
But he
those
has
that are
said it.
let those that are most concerned about this, let them speak, and we
Speak
will
up.
have routes. Yeah, because most often time when all these outrages, all this anger is coming from the south here, nothing whatsoever is coming from the north. Nothing whatsoever. So there is high level. If they take me and Alex down to the north to go and fight banditry and kidnapping, you will find out that they will organize how to take us out. Because even
Hmm.
those in those areas, they are complicit in everything that is happening. They know what is happening. They refuse to speak up. Let them speak up. Because I'm tired of we in the south here always shouting, and those that it's affecting most,
No,
they are just like a silent.
it may not be right to say they are not talking. I mean, we've seen videos, we've seen clips of people who are of northern extraction complaining about what's going on in the area. We've had several analyses. I could tell you various stories. There's one of a woman who complained that the bandits came kitted in military uniforms, that even the cars and the trucks that they brought were branded, and that she began to wonder, why is it like that? And what are people saying or doing about it? So it may not be entirely accurate to
No,
say there are
Alex,
no people
I'm not saying
complaining
I'm
from this part,
no,
that
no.
part of the
You
country.
see, let's just say that like 90 to 10. The south is complaining 90% of the time. The 10% coming from the north is not vociferous enough.
The point is
It's not as if anybody
our
is not speaking
government
out.
our
Until one
government
man
have to
also came
know
out
proactive.
with a video about airplanes landing on airstrips inside Kogi State where there was no airstrip. We didn't know, yeah, but enough people are not speaking up, and that's why. I mean, it's a popular advocacy
I
now that
saw I saw
there
some
should be
videos in
local
the north.
policing. There should
I
be
saw some
local
videos in the
policing.
north. Just to buttress what Alex said, I saw a video in north sent by Northerner about some airdrops. They are landing helicopters by some mercenaries, mostly white,
Yeah,
and
that's what
equipping
I'm
these
speaking about.
militants like
Militants, yeah, that's what I'm speaking
weapons,
about.
all stuff like that. And how do they have this access? Don't we monitor our airspace? Don't we know what comes in and all that? I mean, I hear countries telling other countries, you can't pass through my airspace. I won't give you permission. Well, how do they pass through our airspace undetected? Are we that backward in surveillance wise? You know, I'll take this call, then we go on break and see whether it works out. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Who am I talking to? Hmm.
And you can say that these are your prodigal sons, they are your brothers that Nigerians should pay them and you are rehabilitating them with billions. What does that mean? That means that this government knows about all these things but will not do anything. Not like reading in the Bible said when God has been warning me to do something about his son, but he did not do anything about it. So you can see that this government is doing responsibility to me. And so far, if all these bandits attack for hours, most police and army and any other thing around to protect the people. But after when they have done their out of things, that is when you now see them doing night service and propaganda. But it is protest now. You will see them doing night service and doing show and all those kind of things. But you don't see that effort to protect the people. So that all these things show that they don't really care about Nigerians, they are about themselves. And also, look at it now. Tinubu went for Ojekunle. He spent 2,500 police to go and guide him there. But you can't see that to protect the people. You can see that this government is coming to
2,500 policemen. Are you sure of that information?
No. That is the fact now. It's not the fact now.
No, that's not. That's not.
Or address children's issues. They are happening in Oyo State. Instead of just to address it, he was there, he was in Abia State sharing cars and all these things for non-APC state this. So these people, they don't care about us. They are just there for themselves, living your life and enjoying themselves. It's the same they were supposed to do, they just supposed to do the country.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't think the information about 2,500 policemen.
No, that's an exaggeration. It's a gross exaggeration.
I mean, you don't even use that enough for a local government election, not to mention one person. I think that's grossly exaggerated. Okay, let's take a short break and come back. I know we are angry, we are not happy, but do not let us speculate or inflame the environment and heat up the politics, as they say. I mean, the thing is already hot, and it's hitting worse. So we need to be circumspect. We need to be careful. We don't ignite a tinder board. Okay, gentlemen, I'll come back to you. Let's take a short break and come back.
None.
Wow.
You know, one thing that saddens me is the politics of the whole kidnapping thing. You have people playing the blame game. Some are saying Sheyi Makinde is not doing enough. Some are saying the president is not doing enough. And, they're trading blame based on the parties or the political group they belong to. For me, that shouldn't even be an issue. What we should look for are solutions. Let the federal forces be at Makinde's disposal and let them do all they can to resolve this issue. That should be everybody's thinking.
Yes.
Why are they trading blame?
Alex, you are. I agree with you with the politicizing of all the whole thing. But one thing I find funny is this. When Rotimi Akeredolu was alive, he took this thing up, and I can tell you, forces are at the disposal of Sheyi Makinde. Forces are at the disposal of Sheyi Makinde. It's just that he refuses to use them. I mean, if we have been honest,
no, that cannot be right.
He made a public
That's
statement.
not right. Now, first of all, let's look at the example. Let's look at the example you brought up, right? In Ondo State in 2022, a church was attacked in Owo, my hometown. 40 people were killed. 40 people were killed, and it was bombed, right? Guess who caught the people who they say have connections to ISWAP? It was the Amotekun that caught them. And, you know, that case just ended in the court now. They've been all sentenced to death, 3 of them. So, you know, you have to ask yourself the question, for instance, do we have Amotekun in Oyo State?
Alex,
and if
you're
we
just bottling my point. I said forces. I mean, when
you're talking about federal forces.
I'm not talking about the federal government forces. No, I said forces.
Oh, you're talking about political forces.
At his disposal. They are at his disposal. They know how to use these things when they want to, Alex. That is why nowadays I usually tell people, see, if you are not involved, you will not see what is happening. If you are not
maybe
involved,
you have to be more explicit. What do you mean by forces? Because I hope you're not referring to like Sunday Igboho kind of a force.
Thank you very much. Who said and who is going to hold him? I mean, when like Alex mentioned, like Alex mentioned, when it happened in the war, this man he refused to listen to anybody again. This was his state. It was going up in flames, and he did something solid about it. And today we can point to his results. Well, you know, it's not about the effort. It's let's have the results. Then you know that everybody will keep quiet about the way you got the results.
I refuse to believe that Seyi Makinde is not taking action. I refuse. Nobody will let his house be on fire and ignore the smoke and the flames.
Oh, you think our politicians? I'm not excusing anybody. I'm not excusing anybody. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not excusing anybody. But our politicians, the way they think is not the way me and you think. Alex, you need to be amongst them when they're having meetings, and you will be amazed what comes out of people's mouths. You will be amazed just because of politics. You will be amazed. I mean, they don't think the way me and you think.
We have so much to talk about and so little time left. There's so much to talk about. Forget about music now. Tamilore, we still have time for 1 or 2 stories.
Okay. Police have launched an investigation into the alleged unauthorized release of voter information from INEC's database. An electoral officer has been arrested, while Lere Olayinka, media aide to FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, has been questioned over documents relating to actor and politician Emeka Ike's voter registration transfer. INEC maintains there was no hacking of its system, saying the information was accessed through legitimate credentials and released without authorization. The DSS is also conducting a parallel investigation.
I don't understand what Larry was trying to achieve. Why? I don't know if anyone has a better information. I mean, has some kind of information about the why? Because he published it. I saw the pictures, some information and all that. Why would he do that? And he said he didn't know that it was that needs some kind of authority to that was unauthorized or unauthorized.
Like, you know, it needed
some kind of permission for that. I think
Uncle Fad, you know, it's all based on politics. I think they said the man registered in the southeast formally, so that all of a sudden he moved his the whole thing down to the south, to the north central there in Abuja, and you know, in Altini. That was when that information was released. But of course, just on the platter of politics, you will see that nothing will happen whatsoever to that electoral officer because he was just doing the bidding of his master. And if it was me and Alex, we would have probably still be in the DSS and detention now. So
what is
But
wrong?
the question we should
What is
be
wrong with
asking
transfer?
is, how did he get access to the INEC database? And is that the right thing? And if that's
no.
against the law, why is he not being punished? That's the question.
That's what I'm saying,
Yes,
Alex.
it was
He got access
investigated. It was
through an INEC staff.
through an annex staff.
He got access to an
Annex
INEC
staff
staff.
member.
I-
My point
Annex
is,
staff member.
what is newsy about it? It's about transfer. What is wrong about that? Hello, good morning. Oh, there was a caller. Sorry to miss that. I mean, why is he outing him, so to speak? Is there anything unusual about the transfer? You can transfer from anywhere to anywhere. The portal, the INEC portal is open for that. Even as we speak, is ongoing. So what
Yeah.
is this? What is
But
the
just
point of asking him?
okay. Yeah, I think the point you are trying to make is that this man is now here, was not part of us, and now he's claiming to be part of us and stuff like that one. And like I said earlier on, the way politicians think is not the way we think. It's just the normal political rigmarole that they are giving to us, and the whole thing, it wouldn't have made news if not for the fact that the man's private information was released. It wouldn't have made any news. I mean, it was released over the internet, and that's in bad taste. So that's why it's made the news. And like I said, hardly will anybody be punished for it. It's just the normal. Let's find out next week who has been punished. Nobody, because on the normal day, that next staff would have been indefinitely suspended for doing that.
They are concerned.
It's detained
They are
as it is now.
concerned.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Please keep trying. We have very few minutes more.
Bad network.
My point is, I don't understand all these cloak and dagger things.
Furore.
The Nari Furore. The guy applied to transfer. So some electoral officer within the INEC office sent details to Lady Olayinka, supposedly, without any, and he says they don't have any prior relationship, and he was not aware the documents were classified, and then he's not showing, and even the INEC admitted that he hasn't been certified. He registered for transfer, but he hasn't been certified. Is it that Emeka was? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Why is it even an issue
at all? Why it's an issue at all? I don't understand. I think the best is, how do you get access to a continuous voter registration exercise that is still ongoing? Why is the INEC staff giving information to Larry? Hello, good morning. Yes.
I'm not even interested in my next part. Already, our information has been compromised. Long time, everybody information. So why should this man go and put this in his account? If you want to go to school, they know. What did the verify say that something is that information? You then went to verify to verify this information, or you then to know who to verify. Why are they making a excuse for them? America? It should have been a prison as the actual person from prison, because this is the professional personality. It's a very big offense. Cyber crime and what they call it, that they have been contained or other things up and down. Somebody now has been caught red-handed. Now they are acting they can sacrifice any boy for that man. It doesn't matter. They will say somebody to go and stay 6 months in prison. Why this man will say? Nobody should talk about this. Let's talk about me. They're putting that issue answer like saying it's fine, no different. The kind is a prophet. Still, the way the kind has been saying about Nigeria, everything has come to peace now. The kind should be given a bottle of drink of cake of wine to be drinking in Sokoto. Then you know
think anybody is making an excuse for. Thank you, Obi. I don't think anybody is making an excuse for Larry Olayinka because apart from the investigation by the Department of State Services (DSS), they're launching their own parallel investigation. The police also are considering charging the INEC official and Olayinka for criminal conspiracy, cyber-related offenses, unlawful disclosure of classified information, and action capable of causing a breach of public peace. So that the works is all. I don't think nobody's trying to protect anybody. Hello, good morning. Hey, Alhaji Titi Lokme, good morning.
Right now is just a setup for a bigger calamity next year. That's unfolding. You said something earlier about the Fulani. I want to totally disagree. These Fulani are Nigerian Fulani. The majority of them are Nigerian Fulani. And I'll give you different examples. When the problem started around 2017, he told them, leave with your brothers. Your brothers cannot come from Nigeria country. Yes or no? Many times I've told you, these are our children. Leave them that they will not take this. You have neglected yourself. These are not foreigners. If you was using Kobani, whatever idea, in Zamfara, he has something like that, and some other people, and after collecting 11 million naira from them, some of the players, Mr. Ali, a 23-year-old Fulani boy from Nigeria, 22 Fulani was arrested in Nigeria last week. They found the bag they used to convey.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So people are just thinking about the truth. They are just thinking themselves. At the point in time, Buhari was wondering why these people will talk to each other. They are going together to live in talk for long. And at the time, Buhari said it openly that please, stop this killing. Please, stop this killing. That is the thing Buhari who refers to the Southeast as a dog in the circle. That is the thing Buhari who operated Operation Python down to the Southeast. And people say, no, the shooting aside, you can't do the thing to the it is not far-fetched. I believe what they said, and this is the thing they are saying all this time. So for the president, I like your article, the campaign on country. Yes, maybe the never be right. Are you ready to be the president of the Senate? President of the Senate, whatever. If something happens of such magnitude, they don't want us to use it away. You know, and that is the currency of the president. When you want that happen in Benue, you didn't go. When the everything happened, you didn't go to you didn't go. Because of the dollar that when you take people. When another happened in Nigeria, you did not have to go to a statement. Now what happened, you are doing according to the champion. Then you have to say, maybe for the people for themselves. Now, that is how you're doing. The normal people, they are said that he has called out religion in this house now. That we are going about sharing money, sharing cars, and people are there. How do you people tell me the job to you, the people take it to you, that the people is supposed to do as a children, 2-year-old children.
Hello, Titi Lokme. Hello, Titi Lokme. We have to go now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Gentlemen, there is no time to even respond to some of the statements here. Thank you so much, Alex Ogundadegbe. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Damola. Adeboye, thank you so much. Enfant terrible. Thank you so much, Sam, for sharing your day with us. And everyone out there, thank you for joining us. And we'll hope to see you next week. Stay blessed and stay vigilant. Have a wonderful week.
Stay safe. Bye bye.
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 Should be more cousin. For me,